Damn it! It always cuts off right there. Like it's getting good. It gets to the good part. What is up, everybody? How are you? My name is Carlos, and I'm your host of Sandwich Talk. This is a show where I like to hang out via internet with my friends, where we each make a sandwich in our own kitchens. And today is no different. I get to make a sandwich with my friend today, and I'm pretty excited about it. We're here in my kitchen. You can tell not much has changed. Let's see. We've got a can of beans back here. I got a new bottle. This is fun. So that's cool. If you want to see something in the background, send it to me. Let's see what we can put in the background of the show. Anyway, today on the show, I've got one of my good friends, somebody who I truly admire for being just a continuous voice in the community, for having come into the community at a time where everything was already kind of coming up. And he didn't come in and say, this is what I'm going to do. Instead, he absorbed, he listened, he was a part of it, and he was able to continuously, and still is, making his mark as the community continues to grow around him and with him. So this is a person that I'm proud to call a friend, a person who I'm proud to see and encourage and watch him grow and watch his businesses grow, watch everything that he does grow. Ladies and gentlemen, my friend, Tracy Evans, welcome to the show, dude.
Oh, man. Dude, love you. Thank you. That was a great introduction, man.
I love you too, man. You mean it. Like, I mean every bit of it. You've done a lot for this city just in the very short period of time that you've been here. It just says a lot to your character, who you are. So thank you for coming and being part of our town.
Thanks, man. I love it. I'm just going to keep humbly trying to help where I can until Detroit accepts me as one of their own. So I don't know. Just going to keep doing it.
And continue to your family. That's it.
I love it. Yeah, I love it. Thanks, man. Good to see you. And those locks.
These old things? Dude, it's been one of those hair days where it's just like, I'm just going to let it do what it does today.
I like it.
I don't know. I haven't had a haircut, like a proper haircut, since before COVID, which I really need these bottom like 2 inches off.
Yeah.
Like right there.
Oh, man. I got some, hold on. I actually think I can help you if you.
Oh, yeah. Let me just get this camera there.
There we go. Little snip.
Yeah, feeling fresh. Fresh. Look at how light that is.
Thanks for the awesome introduction, man. And super happy and thankful, man, to be a part of Detroit, and happy that you wanted me to come make a sandwich.
Dude, please. This is a long time coming. I'm so happy to do basically anything with you. We have a lot of fun doing everything and anything together, whether it's just talking, hanging out, going to events, doing things together.
Riding in the back of your van to Anderson Pack. Yeah, that was pretty great.
Ooh, can we talk about that show for a second?
Yeah, that was pretty great.
We loaded up my van with pillows and blankets, and then a bunch of people in the van, and drove to, was it Meadowbrook?
I believe so. Yeah.
And Anderson Paak did an outdoor show, which traditionally in an outdoor show you would see a performer and you would think, okay, cool, this is fun, but I like their indoor show more. Dude, I watched Anderson Paak do an indoor show, and then I watched him do this outdoor show, and I was blown away even more so by the outdoor show.
Amazing. Yeah, that energy, man. He's such a giant ball of just energy and like positive and kindness, but also like, don't fuck with me.
True, absolutely.
Yeah.
So let's talk about what you've been doing, man. I mean, I see you around. I've seen you've been bouncing around the U.S. a little bit, but like, how's your COVID been? What have you been doing? Have you been cooking and stuff?
I haven't been cooking as much as I probably should but that means I get to visit some of these places and show some support to some of these local businesses with my high tab of eating out. But one of my favorites, Yum Village, God went over there, man, has been making some fire. I think you had him on the show a little bit ago.
I did, absolutely. Yeah. He puts down really good food. I actually haven't talked to him since the accident. He got into a car accident, so I hope he's doing okay.
Yeah, I haven't either, but hopefully, sending him all the love and positive vibes. But yeah, really, these times right now are just unreal. Every day it's something else. I am fortunate enough to know that all of my needs are met, even some of my wants. So like I have zero complaints. But it's really a time for people to kind of figure out their path and stand up for, that path. And so many times we have, I think, not really done that. I feel like Detroit is one of those cities that actually has and continues to. So I feel like this was nothing new to us, and I've met so many great, amazing, positive people who are continuing to do that. I live right across the street from Clark Park, and just to walk out my front door and listen to all of these positive things that some of these people are saying, and seeing the encouragement of people continuing to not only march through our streets, but literally take action. Jack Schultz, a good friend of mine, and also attorney extraordinaire, suing the city right now. And like these are, positive things, that steps that need to happen for repercussions for things that are going on. And so I hope we continue to do that. But yeah, one of the things I've been working on a lot lately is self-care. I feel like we get so deep and so heavy into some of these things, and you can't continue to help or get to your destiny sometimes if you don't take a mental break. Big Sean, man, shout out to him for being such a Black, positive Black man in the community, talking about mental health, because we just don't enough.
I agree. I completely agree. And, I've been talking, we had on the show Bree Norse from the Yoga Huts. And she was saying that one thing that she's stressing along with her practice and the way that she's practicing broadcasting with others is a lot more right now about just chilling out, because our hustle mentality, especially in this city has always been known for its hustle, for its constant movement, because we have nothing else. We're the city that has to be moving and has to be working harder than everybody else, because that's who we are.
Yeah.
And for this city and for everybody, we need to learn how to relax and when to relax, and how just to take the time for ourselves. So what you're saying is really hitting home for me. I mean, I've been very fortunate to have some moments recently to just kind of relax and not focus on work, which is huge.
Yeah. And you cherish those moments, and I guess remember that you can make more of them, and yourself is important. Being an Army veteran, we lose so many veterans to suicide all the time, man. So it's like you got to keep your mind prepped and happy, and because if not, you could not be here. It could all get to you, and you could not be here. So it's nice to realize that and see so many more people, particularly men, just acknowledging that, man, maybe we need to start talking.
Yeah, we need to be more open with each other. And I think that that's what's really positive and powerful about our community, is that we have the ability to do that, which I'm thankful for.
Yeah.
So talk to us a little bit about like what you've been doing business-wise, man. I know you've got a company that you're coming up with right now, and you've been working with a handful of different teams around town. What have you been doing?
So it's not right. For people who obviously don't know what it is, we are a workplace misconduct movement. So we are literally building curriculum right now to be able to help go into some businesses next year and give them some principles and practices and some things that they can, we talk about this. Oh yeah, right there. I love it. I think, did you get one of the first ones? Maybe, I don't know, but yeah. So building this, curriculum so we can talk to some of these businesses, and there are a lot of businesses who just don't know. Coming from West Michigan, it's such a different place than Detroit. And, not saying that Grand Rapids is bad, but it just there are a lot of things that some people don't realize when you grow up in a very conservative, vanilla, just basic white, Caucasian society. And it doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It just means that you have a lot of work to do and a lot of work, to do right now, particularly, especially in these times. So being able to talk to some of these people to like give them advice and pathways that they should be taking. not doing the basic work, because I hope that right now in these times, if you're not doing the basic work, if you're not having intimate conversations with people of color right now, you're missing out. You're missing out, and you are for sure going to fall behind the times. So making sure these people know some of these overt and non-overt racist things within inside their organization. Working on a podcast. It's been in the making for a little bit, but I just kind of had to push some things back, just because that's how life works.
Right.
But yeah, hopefully early 2021, we're going to have a really, really dope podcast. Super, super dope, talking to individuals that have gone through some of these instances with workplace misconduct, and having them tell their story. I know for me, getting through the past couple years has been talking to people, telling your story, getting that reaction from them to know that it is okay. It is perfectly okay that these things happen to you, but it is also perfectly okay to hold those individuals responsible. And not a lot of people get that. So, helping businesses, helping individuals with realizing that, and when you can have someone come and tell their story and it empowers you, we also want to be able to have on like our off weeks or the odd weeks, have individuals come in like the ACLU and EEOC and give solutions to these things, because just as much as you go and talk to someone and complain or file a complaint, there's a pathway for all of these things. And if you don't know the pathway, then you're stuck with this trauma from your past that you probably never even vocalized about, because thought you were going to get fired or any of those things. So getting people those pathways to those resources within the workplace, because it's crazy. The workplace we've all been there, especially in the hospitality industry. So many of those crazy things happen.
I think that's really something necessary right now. I mean, a lot of HR teams are starting to kind of wake up, and you can continuously build a curriculum within yourself and try to do something. But I think that having an outside perspective from what you're building in your team would really help, and it would kind of help, because not only are you working with these individuals as companies, but you're also bringing in outside resources to help better yourself and help better your team, which I think that is it's really something that's going to help more companies as they continue to grow. So I thank you for that too. As for the podcast, please let me know how I can help with that. I can talk to the folks over here at Planet Ant and see if maybe we can get you broadcasted through Planet Ant as well.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I would like we're planning like an 8-part series for it. I'd like at least one of, or at least 2 of the 8 to be like almost like a live session as much as we can during COVID. Yeah.
Sweet. I mean, yeah, for sure. Let me know how I can help. We can talk offline after this. But as for right now, thank you very much for being part of the show. Are you hungry? Have you made a sandwich? Let's talk sandwiches.
Dude, I'm always
sandwiches. Do you even like sandwiches? First of all,
absolutely. Like, have you met anyone that doesn't like a sandwich? Who are they?
Actually, it's really weird, because like I get to talk to people about sandwiches all the time, and like one person I remember was just like, "Yeah, I don't really like sandwiches."
Wow. Well,
right? Wow. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
You know, kind of sandwich?
I feel like it changes, and I'm gonna say this, but there's nothing like a good extra crunchy peanut butter and jelly sandwich with some Doritos. Man, yeah, like your head tilted there, like, wait, what? The Doritos? Yeah,
like, Cool Ranch or nacho cheese?
Ooh, nacho cheese.
Nacho cheese and
the cheese with the peanut butter. The cheese with the peanut butter is, yeah, man. That's
now what kind of jelly?
Preferably strawberry, but I will definitely take a grape.
Solid. Either or, solid.
Yeah. The extra sugary stuff, the like grape Concord from like Smuckers, like that.
if you look at a jelly and it says just the fruit, I don't want it. I want preservatives. I want more sugar than fruit. I want
Yeah.
that super thick stuff. Oh man, you know what? Just like there's a place in my heart for American slices of cheese, there's a place in my heart for preservatives.
It's like American. Oh, you can get all of these other random cheeses, but our country's so great. We like to put American. It's funny.
We make cheese. We also put it in individual wrappings.
Each one, because it'll melt together with all the artificial stuff.
Dude, it's not even like real cheese. Like half of it's just like a cream base. I don't even know what it is.
I tell you, I don't know, but you know what? It is delicious. There are definitely times where, like, I will eat American cheese because that's what I want in my ham and cheese omelet. When she lists them off, or he like decides to say, "Hey, excuse me, sir, can I give you a sandwich or give you an omelet?" Yeah, give me some American cheese in there, please.
I want 3 individual wraps, please. 3.
Yeah, 3.
I want to see the guy in the back unwrapping every single one of my slices.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah, I do love a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but this sandwich that I'm making is probably my favorite. Other than the cow tongue sandwich that I had when I was in New York at a random deli, it was like thinly sliced cow tongue. That was pretty on point.
Do you remember the place? Can you give me the name?
I don't. I'll look at. I know I have it in one of my old pictures. It was. God, this was probably 15 years ago. So, but it always sticks in my memory because it's cow tongue, but the cheese that they did with it was.
I want it. Also, what are you drinking?
Oh, I am drinking not Casamara, but I absolutely miss Casamara. I haven't had one in probably like 2 weeks, and I need to change that.
I owe you a Casamara. I'm so bad, dude. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Much love to Jay. Yeah, I'm not, but I'm drinking Florida Seltzer.
Florida Seltzer?
Yeah.
Never even heard of it.
Yeah. Well, it's from Untitled Arts. They're out of Florida. I got this at Folk from Rahani, who always carries amazing stuff. So, yeah. But yeah, this was there, and I just like to drink stuff out of a fancy glass because that's what I do.
Yeah, me too.
I love it. Is that? Oh, The Empire Strikes Back. Yeah,
it's the best one of the trilogy.
I would agree, actually. Yeah.
We all know that we loved Jedi when we were kids. We all know because they had the cute little boy and blah 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 blah. Or what are those? What are the damn little furry things called again? I've been so out of Ewoks. Thank you. I've been so out of Star Wars for so long.
Yeah.
I've been diehard on Star Trek. My distribution has moved over here.
Like the TV show or the movies?
I'm an OG Star Trek kind of guy up until the 2000s, probably.
Yeah.
So like the Next Generation, the original series, Voyager, that kind of stuff. Even Enterprise. Enterprise is great.
I feel like
this isn't Star Trek talk. This is Sandwich Talk, and that's why we're here. So you're gonna make us a funky sandwich. What are you gonna do?
So I have prepped already these delicious. I'll show you these, and then maybe you can kind of guess what I'm making.
Meatballs?
Yeah, man. Yeah. So made some meatballs. For a little meatball sandwich. I instead of using regular breadcrumbs, I use some cauliflower.
Ooh.
So we'll see. Yeah. So breadcrumbs, garlic, some Italian seasoning, onion powder. Yeah.
Any egg yolk or eggs?
Egg. Yep. Egg. Yeah, threw some egg in there, and the sauce is just a random store-bought sauce. I didn't have time to make some pizza.
It's okay. I got a can of beans today for what I'm doing.
Really?
About a can. I didn't have time to soak the beans. I didn't have time to make the beans from scratch. I just did black refried beans because that's what I like to eat.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't have time.
Sometimes I don't have time. But today, I'm not sure if you're familiar. Today is a national holiday. Today is Mexico's Independence Day.
Wow. Congratulations, man.
Hey, to everybody, right?
Yeah, right. Sure.
Today's Mexico's Independence Day. I miss Mexico a lot.
Yeah.
That's home. You know, obviously Detroit is home as well, but Mexico City is also home to me.
Right.
My whole family lives there on my mom's side. That's where I was born. And I miss going there. I miss taking part in everything. And I miss the flavors of Mexico more than anything. On this show, people have seen me make a torta many, many times, which is a Mexican sandwich. But I was thinking to myself, what is something that I was actually kind of craving? And yesterday, my mom texted me a picture. And she texted me a picture of what I'm going to make today, which I thought to myself, damn it, Mom, you're good. She made molletes.
Molletes?
Molletes, yeah. You take your bolillo bun, cut it in half, and then you layer beans, if you want chorizo, some cheese, and then like either like a pico de gallo or like a salsa on top, and then that's it. It's like an open-faced sandwich. So I figured I'm going to make molletes.
I love it. That I'm kind of upset that I can't try it.
I mean, what are you doing after this?
I mean, probably cleaning up my kitchen.
You trying to ride a bike? You want to meet up?
I could definitely be down to.
All right, maybe I'll save you half. I'll do one for me, one for you.
I love it.
All right, cool. Well, let's take a quick break. I gotta get a quick beverage, and we'll be right back. You and I both know that this show is brought to you by Casmara Club. Casmara Club, inspired by the history and traditions of Italian Amaro, these soft drinks, these non-alcoholic beverages, are balanced, buoyant, and food-friendly, highlighting the natural vibrancy of farmed ingredients. And with currently 4 varieties available, you can find them all over the country today by checking out their website at CasmaraClub.com. Check them out. Big fan. This is what we're talking about right here. If you haven't tried it yet, it's delicious. It's basically a deconstructed cocktail without any of the booze. Or if you're like me, you drink it if you're hungover because it actually helps a lot. Like a lot. I don't think they're allowed to advertise it as a hangover cure, but if they could, they would. All right, let's make some stuff. All right, what do you got going on so far? Talk to me about what your process is.
So, obviously, mixing everything inside the bowl, the ground beef, garlic, breadcrumbs, which I substituted. Put them all in and then cook them in this here oven that's right next to me in this narrow walkway. And right now, I'm actually doing a little toasty too with some bread. You got to get every last bean out of that can.
Oh, I haven't even gotten one bean out of the can yet.
Oh my god!
All right. I hate using a spoon, but sometimes you got to.
You were like
the whole thing to just kind of come out.
I feel like you should have used your shake weight. your shake weight skills.
All right, we're gonna toss this on the fire here. I'm gonna do a slow burn. We're gonna toss in. I like to mix up some different stuff with my beans. So I'm gonna do a little bit of olive oil on here. I think we've talked about some traditional Mexican flavors that I like to mess with.
Yeah.
Which is North Suiza. This stuff right here.
I do not.
A little bit of like chicken bouillon, basically. I like to add a little bit of that in my beans.
Okay.
Not too much.
I feel like that's gonna give it. And you're putting chorizo in it too.
I'm gonna put the chorizo on it afterwards. Yeah.
Nice.
Also, if you know anything about me, you know that I'm obsessed with this stuff. Salsa Maggi.
Oh yes, I've seen that before.
Oh yeah, obsessed. Obsessed. And then I'm gonna add in a little bit of water because we need that too. Just mix this up real quick. And I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit. The beans warm up extremely fast.
Yeah.
All right, that's good right there. This can, we're gonna wash it and we're gonna recycle it because it's what we do. Next, chorizo. I got here this boy that I picked up from the good old Honeybee. Big fan. We're both Honeybee shoppers, right?
Yeah.
Really
I don't live too far from there.
number one spot, man. It's where I shop the most.
Yeah, it is for sure where I shop the most. I definitely shop a couple other places, like if I happen to come and be on my way into town from out of town or something. But
oh yeah, like I'm a big fan of Western Market. We've shouted out that place a bunch of times on the show.
Western Market, yes. I love that place.
Oh yeah. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pick up the Parisi now.
Great beer selection. They got some pretty good COVID practices.
Yeah, they really do. They really do. Yeah, the beans are basically done already. They're like the quickest things in the world are the beans.
You what?
The beans are basically done already.
Nice.
All right, so what does the construction of your meatball sandwich look like? I mean, are you doing like cheese? Are you gonna sear it in the oven? Like, what are you talking about?
So, obviously we put all the meatballs together. Parmesan. There was some Parmesan cheese in there. Also, I'm gonna add more because you can never have enough Parmesan cheese.
You can never have too much.
Yeah, you can never have enough Parmesan cheese. So, while those were cooking, cut up some of this bread. Got everything else nice and ready. I mean, meatballs are fairly easy to make once you have all the right ingredients.
What did you toss it in the oven for how long?
15 minutes.
It's not bad at all.
Yeah, 15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes. These are they're a little overdone, but I'm still going to eat them.
You're fine. It's fine.
I mean, they taste great. Do you recall the? I mean, obviously you've had the Subway meatball sandwich. It is very much so gone down in quality, but back in the day, a good Subway sandwich, yeah.
I remember one day. So my mom used to work at Ford, and one day she comes home from work and she goes, "Carlos, at work they brought a meatball sub from Subway. You're going to love it. We have to go." And I was like, "Okay, cool. I've never been to Subway." I was probably like 10 at the time.
Yeah.
And my mom and I went to Subway. And I was super stoked because, like, you always see Subway. I saw it on, like, Happy Gilmore. It was cool, right?
I forgot about that.
Well, we ordered specifically the meatball sub. And because of that reason, I didn't return to a Subway for years. My mom and I both got sick as shit afterwards.
Really?
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
Both got violently ill.
No bueno.
No bueno. So then it was up until like maybe high school where I went to a Subway again and I was like, I'm not going to order the meatball. If there's anything I'm going to order, it's not going to be the meatball. I ended up getting like, I think it was like the BMT or something. I forgot what it was called.
Yeah.
That was all right.
So Yeah, I got these meatballs ready. Got the bread here.
You put any heavy spices or anything in there?
Yeah, just some Italian seasoning, and then cut up a little fresh parsley.
Oh yeah. Ooh, ooh! I can smell that from here. You waved
Yeah.
that by the camera, and it just caught my whiff.
Caught a whiff.
Caught a whiff of that boy.
Uh, yeah,
Speaking of which, can you smell that chorizo? That's going. Get up
yeah.
in.
This. So, what kind of do you put cheese
Here,
on it?
for the camera. Hang on, Aaron. Here.
Oh,
You
let me
smell
see
it?
that. Oh yeah.
Uh, uh,
Oh
it's
yeah.
going. It's going. It's going.
Dang. I missed my opportunity.
You know, you got a little bit. I'm sure it trails over pretty quickly. Molletes are something that you just kind of grow up eating at the house very often. On top of that, they serve them in like little breakfast spots and whatnot too. They're always so simple because everybody has beans, everybody has this bread at home.
Right. So can you use any type of bean?
Yeah, you can do black beans, you can do regular bean. I don't know, refried bean.
Pinto?
Pinto, yeah. But typically you'll see it with black beans, I guess. All right, we're getting close. I just warmed up my oven because I want to make it melty. So I'm going to toss on some Munster cheese here, which I'm a big fan of. I'm going to start crushing some of this up. I'm just going to do it right here, just so you guys can see that. This is my shaving cheese face.
It's funny. It looks kind of like your regular face, but I like it.
No, it's completely different. All right. That looks like it could be enough cheese for 2 more of this. Yeah, that's enough. All right. We're going to put this in your place. I need a place for everything. Boom. All right. Chorizo. Ready. Beans. Ready. All right. So, first step here. Adjust these boys up with a fair amount of beans. Oh, yeah. Just gonna layer a bunch on here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've been traveling a little bit this summer.
Yeah.
Have you found any good eats during your travels? Any wild things I need to know about?
When you asked me earlier if I have been cooking a lot, I should have said yes. So I went to the Outer Banks in North Carolina, and I mean, we made bomb ass seafood like every day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You lied to me.
I did lie to you. I didn't think about it. But yeah, we made some really good seafood. We made some lobster tails, some scallops, some crab cakes. Yeah.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah, for sure. We made crab legs.
My God.
We did pretty great.
Yeah, no shit. You did really good. All right, so I'm gonna take this here sheet pan. Put one on there. Put the other on there. Take some of that chorizo for myself. I'm gonna do this right here.
Oh yeah, nice and floppy with the sauce.
We are applying and applying and applying. Oh, here we go. Pre-oven. See that? Pre-oven, pre-oven, pre-oven. And we are 1, 2, 3, going in.
Dang. All the melty goodness.
Melty goodness going inside the oven. All right. Now, one of my favorite parts, eating the things off my cutting board.
Yeah, you just scoop them all together?
I'm about to. There you go. All right.
Where'd you get your bread from?
Mexican Town Bakery, right in front of your house.
Okay, yeah. I've never been there. I need to go there.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I actually like their bolillos and their teleras. So those are the two like traditional things. Like if you've ever been to like a traditional Mexican bakery before, the play is you go in there, you get your charola, you get your like tray, and you get the tongs, and you just obviously with COVID it's a little bit different right now, but typically you would open up the door and just with your tongs you just put stuff on your tray with the tongs.
Yeah.
No matter what you want to get. And you walk up to the counter, say this is what I want. They usually in Mexico they take like the wax paper or the baggies, the plastic baggies. You put a cookie in there and then you twist it up, and then they put it in a bag.
Huh.
When you get home, you have individually wrapped pieces of bread and cookies. Man, I miss Mexico.
Yeah, I don't know. Are they letting us in right now?
Are they letting us what?
Are they letting Americans in right now to Mexico?
I don't know, man. I got my Mexican passport, so I'm good.
Yeah, I
No, I have no idea, dude. I really have no clue. I've been wanting to go, and I've been wanting to, because you know I'm supposed to do that food trip every year.
Right.
Had to shut that one down real quick. Really big bummer because obviously I just want to take my friends to Mexico, and I want to show my friends what I've been talking about for all these years.
I would like that trip. Yeah. I for sure would love that trip. When you went,
what in the background?
What?
Who's that in the background?
Oh, so you're sitting on my ledge. So my neighbors, I don't know. Can you see?
Oh, hey, what's up, neighbors?
I don't know if you can see anything out there.
No.
Are they out there? Hold on, I'm gonna go. See, this is what I love about like living in Southwest over here. I mean, it's pretty great.
Hey.
They're just out there chilling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are they celebrating Mexican Independence Day?
No, so I don't think so. I think he has it's called like Infinite or something. I bought a t-shirt from him earlier and he totally told me what it was about, but I forgot already. It's like Infinite something, but like he's a rapper. He's got a dope Instagram. It was cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
He's just out there making moves, hustling any way you can.
Any way you can, man.
Beautiful.
Any way you can.
We're getting close. We're getting so close.
Mine is ready.
Of course yours is ready. Yours has been ready.
No, I had to throw some cheese on it and plate it and put whatever. So
throw some cheese on that bitch.
Rich boy selling that. All right. So, would you like to see this finished product?
Let's talk about it. Show me.
All right. Here we are, sir. Oh man, almost, almost, so close, so close.
It's good. It's good.
It is.
Talk about the bread. What kind of bread are you using?
So it is just some Italian bread from Avalon. Yeah, just an Italian loaf that I got there.
Why didn't you just cut that whole loaf in half and then make a big sandwich with it?
I know that was like I missed my opportunity to do that. And by the time I had realized it, I was like, man, I should have just cut this whole thing in half and just like made this monstrosity. But
that would have been really good.
Yeah.
Let me check and see where I'm at on my Milky Boy. I think this is good. I think we're good.
Yeah.
Ow. Ow. We're fine. Everything's okay. Ow. We're fine. Ow. Ow. Okay. This looks super good. Ooh, baby.
Oh, yeah, that does look delicious.
Well, we get this. All right, we're going to just slide that boy off and then slide this boy off right here. Oh, yeah. Just going to toss this boy off to the side here. Everything's okay. My hands are not dead. That's fine. All right. So, in order to complete your molletes, like I said, you need some kind of salsa, pico de gallo, whatever you got.
Yeah.
So, perfect time for me to introduce Aunt Needs. You haven't heard of it before? It's the jam. We've got salsa. We've got guacamole. We've got tortilla chips. We got it all for any snacking occasion. You got a wedding, get Aunt Needs. You got a funeral, get Aunt Needs. Is it your dad's birthday? Get Aunt Needs. The Easter Bunny forgot about you. Get Aunt Needs. Santa Claus doesn't exist. Get Aunt Needs. It doesn't matter. All right, toss on some Aunt Needs out here.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I am actually out. I had some and probably ate them, I think, sometime over the weekend.
I'm going to bring you more. I got you.
Normally I see you on Saturdays, but I happen to be on the west side of the state this Saturday.
Yeah, man. How's your mom doing?
Ma Duke is great, man. She is in a much, much, much better place right now.
Good, man. Good.
She's on her way to some greatness.
You know, your mom did a really good job with you, man. She sounds like a wonderful person. I'd love to meet her, man.
Yeah, she's the shit. She's a pretty dope human.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, that's one thing that I think you and I connect on fairly well. It's like we really have a found respect for our mothers, dude.
I think I told you that story of watching The Rock when he was Mother's Day. He had his mom on with him, and they were making drinks. And he said, "Hey, if you got a good mom, you got a pretty good shot at a good life." So I had a good mom, so I have a pretty good shot at life. We'll see.
It's true, man. That's very true. Very proud of my mom and everything that she's done. You know, the woman's worked hard as a single mom her whole life. Well, I mean, my whole life, rather. For her to be able to afford giving me the opportunities that I've been given. So I'm truly forever thankful for that woman.
I love it. Yeah.
All right, so I just put on some pickled peppers onto this boy too. Big fan. Obviously, you can pick those up from the store. But I don't know if you can see this boy or not.
I'm looking at it right now.
Let's see if we can get you angled up right there. Oh my God.
Yeah.
These are molletes, my friend.
Here, should I put both on the screen so we can have like maybe a capture, please? I promise I won't drop it this time.
Whoa. Look at this. If you're just tuning in, welcome to Food Porn. My name is Carlos, and this is also Sandwich Talk.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's talk about what this is. While we're here, we already did the Aunt Needs commercial, basically.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Aunt Needs has been talked about. We didn't go for a snack break, but it's on here. Once again, Aunt Needs, I'm still doing home deliveries every single Tuesday. If you want it, I'll come to your house. You don't want me to know your address? I'll drop it off in the corner of whatever streets you live at. We're available at Eastern Market every single Saturday. You can pick us up at Whole Foods. Kroger carries our chips. If you just heard that and you're picking me up somewhere else, tell somebody who you know that lives by a Kroger. Hey, my friend Carlos, he's got this company. They make the best chips in Detroit. You should go to Kroger and buy them, Mom. Thank you.
Thank you.
Keep me in Kroger, please. All right. So let's go ahead, man. I need you to start munching on your sandwich. Give me the play-by-play, the layer-by-layer, what you did.
All right. Oh, my God. This is...
Oh, you just dug right in. Hey, let me see that bite.
Oh, wait. You need to see that? Oh, I didn't know you didn't see it.
It's like you went off camera. You're like, oh,
Dude, this is kind of X-rated. I don't know that you want to actually see this. Who?
I want to see. I want to see it all. I want to see it all.
Okay. All right. Here we go. See that?
Yeah. Oh my god, it looks violent already. It's the scene of a murder.
It's so sexy. Oh.
Whoa.
Wow.
The blood splattered all over the place. I love it. Yes. Yes.
It's amazing. It's so good.
Oh my god, dude. So layer by layer, talk to me what we did there.
Right.
The refresher.
Sorry, I was this bite. So the homemade meatballs here. A little provolone on top. Oh, there's some mushrooms in there too. I don't know if I said that earlier.
No,
Yeah,
I have no idea.
Yep, there's some mushrooms on there. So you got the bread, the Italian bread from Avalon, some mushrooms, a little provolone cheese, the handmade meatballs with grass-fed beef. I don't know if I said that earlier. I didn't. Yeah, and then there's also a bottom layer of provolone. You got to do the top and the bottom.
Genius.
Yeah.
You're a smart man. You're a smart man.
Sometimes.
All right, I'm gonna go for this boy. I'm gonna do the flimsy top layer here because I want to give you the good one. This right here is a mollete. A mollete is a bolillo with beans, something chorizo, cheese, a salsa or like a fresh like pico, if you will, and then fresh pickled jalapenos on top because I like it like that. Most of the time they'll just give you salsa and jalapenos off to the side because we need chile.
Who sang the song "I Like It Like That"?
Forgot. I like it like that. I like it like that. I like it like that.
I was gonna do it, but yeah.
Oh, you got it. Go for it. How about you do it while I take my bite? Cheers.
Okay. Hey baby, I like it like that. Yeah, that man, I'm gonna have to bring that jam back actually.
God damn, that's good. That's very good.
Yeah, I'm going to have to try that.
You will.
Yeah. You will.
You will. Mm-hmm. Fills you up too.
Yeah.
Damn, that's so good. That hits the spot. I've been craving this for 2 days, Tracy. It's a 2-day craving right there.
This was absolutely amazing. This was absolutely amazing also.
Dude, you gonna save me a bite or what? How about this? Just like in bringing back to Happy Gilmore, or no, to Wedding, the Wedding Planner, or no, Wedding Singer. I'll put my 2 hands out. You give me a meatball in each hand.
Yeah, I got a whole bowl here of meatballs. I can make.
I just want a meatball. Give me a meatball.
Sure. It'll probably come in the form of a sandwich, but yeah.
This is so good.
Yeah, this is everything I could have asked for. So good.
Also, I think this is the first open-faced sandwich I've made on the show.
Really?
Yeah. Which I was asked before, is an open-faced sandwich a sandwich? What do you think?
I was gonna say, did you make, or did someone else make an open-faced sandwich? I think that an open-faced sandwich is a sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
Open face. You can't call it a sandwich because it's an open face sandwich.
No.
There's a difference.
It's a specific deviation of the word sandwich.
Exactly.
I'm aligned. I like it.
Yeah.
Damn it, Tracy, this is great.
It looks good, man. It looks really good.
Is there anything that you would not consider a sandwich? Do you think a hot dog is a sandwich?
I'm going to say a hot dog is not a sandwich. A hot dog.
That's right. That's why we're friends, Tracy.
A hot dog is a hot dog. Who would do something like that to you?
For all you kids at home that are listening to the show and you think that a hot dog is a sandwich, turn off the channel.
Yeah.
Go somewhere else.
Yeah. Change the channel.
No, but you're wrong.
Yeah, don't need hot dogs anymore.
Let's talk a little bit about what we can do to kind of like listen about what's been going on with you. Like, it's not right. I want to know more about it's not right. I want to know more about Tracy and the things that you're doing. I want to know more about how you're connected to the community and how I can be connected to you. What can I do?
Well, first, you can just keep being the great, fantastic human that you are and inspiring other individuals. But then also, with It's Not Right, we do have an Instagram. We also have a Facebook. We've got some cool videos on there that people can check out and see. It's funny, I was just talking to my brother this past weekend and talking to another friend about some of the things that people brought up. One of my friends, Andrea Wallace, she was one of the people that we interviewed for some of our first videos. And she was talking about having to be the person to actually do the work and helping people around the corner. And when it comes to individuals, and how I was saying earlier, there's a certain level of work that people should be doing and that you should be investing in. If you haven't done that personal work, it is not the job of anyone, let alone people of color, to help you round and navigate that corner. Do the work. If a friend helps you out and they're a person of color, be very grateful, because they're probably spent a lot of emotional time trying to figure out how to, I guess, best say things or exist in the environment. So, but yeah, with It's Not Right. Like I was saying, I kind of took a huge break, but we are looking forward to doing this podcast where we will get a lot of people involved, a lot of individuals who have stories to tell, and also a labor workforce historian will actually be gracing our presence too, to talk about some of, Michigan. It's the home of pretty much labor unions. We've built a whole industrial world, around some of the things that happened here in Detroit. But at one point, Detroit was a workers' rights state, and it has moved to an employers' rights state. So how did that happen? How did we lose a lot of our economy here in Detroit to to shipping jobs overseas? Everyone knows, kind of that story, but really hearing the details and kind of how some of those things played out. Those are some of the things I also look forward to, kind of like giving people like quick 20-minute stories and clippets to be able to tell them, like, this is where we are, obviously in 2020, but like, this is how we got there.
I think that's necessary to know, because then it allows us to understand what mistakes were made and how we can correct those mistakes and find the right solutions.
Yeah.
And I think that, our city specifically, but a lot across the world right now, you're seeing a lot of people making all the right moves. All the people that are not a lot of the people, but there's a lot of people right now, that are continuously asking the right questions and doing the right things and taking part in the right actions to learn more. And you hear a lot like staying in your lane. I think it's important for people to stay in their lanes, but also you should educate yourself on what those lanes otherwise are.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's important right now for us as human beings, not necessarily anything otherwise, just as human beings, as part of each other's society, each other's movement, to learn from each other and to learn how to better ourselves and be solution oriented. And there's people like you in the world that are helping do that with an organization. And I thank you so much for that.
Dude, you're welcome. I just want to keep grinding and keep being the best human that I can to help other humans, man. What if you can't help other humans, then what are you doing? I mean, not all the time, you know, you got to help yourself, but like if you can't, you know, exist in the world where you're helping, like what world are you living in? Jeff Bezos.
You're lucky he's not a sponsor. I want to keep learning. I want to keep growing along with you and learning what the things that you have going on too. So I'm going to continue to follow the Instagram, which the Instagram is at It's Not Right.
Yeah. Yep. Not Right movement.
And then you're going to put out videos and stuff. Is that all going to be available via YouTube or?
Yep. So it'll be actually available through a website that we're actually creating. And also I wanted to throw this out there, which I kind of have been doing to like friends, personal friends, and just individuals who either hear of me or heard some of the things that I have going on. If you have anything workplace wise that you're scared to talk about, that you're not quite sure where to go, please reach out to me. It's not right movement at gmail.com. I get at least a call or an email a week from someone who just doesn't know where to go, doesn't know what to do. Should they have an attorney? Should they get an attorney? What did they do? You know, what did I do in certain situations? As mentally consuming as it is, I will always help those people. Always. I will always help you. If you need a place to, you know, talk about it or reference, please feel free to contact me. And know that there are options and there is a way.
Thank you for that. Thank you very much for that, because I mean, you're right. A lot of people, they just don't know what to say, and instead they're quiet about it, and things don't resolve.
Right.
It happen. So thank you very much for continuously being a voice and answer, someone who we can talk to, and someone who you've been through a lot yourself. You've seen a lot, and you've fortunately worked yourself into a place to now where you can help other people. So thank you very much for being that guidance for a lot of people.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
On top of that, you're a hell of a guy, dude. Like I said, you're a part of our community. You're a fashion icon. Everything that you wear is incredible. Like, you're out here, fresh shoes, nice shirt, super pressed. Your collar's on. Like, you have a pin going on over here that is always really fucking cool. Your pants are pressed and sweet. You have a new motorcycle, and your motorcycle's dope. Everything's great, dude. You look good. You feel good. You make me want to feel good. You make me feel good by just talking to you. Thank you.
Dude, you're welcome. I love it, man. Good energy feeds off other good energy, man. And it's we always talk about this. We have such great conversations when we hang out. I mean, I could just sit at the market with you and talk for hours and then end up not having looked at anything and gotten anything that I needed. So
same. Yeah. I'll do some sales, but it's most of the time it's just talking to you and hanging out, which I love.
Yeah, man.
Well, thank you very much for being part of the show, man. Real quick, I want to bring on Mark, who's been hanging out with us, kind of production assistant here, part of the Planet Ant system as well. Mark, he does improv. He's been working with a handful of the other shows as well, doing some sketch too. Mark, first of all, what do you think of the show? How's Tracy? What do you think?
I learned a lot, and every time I watch the show, I leave hungry. But the show is great. I mean, both those sandwiches looked amazing. I'm thinking, like, where can I get a meatball sandwich? Where can I get the meatball sandwich? So I'm like, yeah, it's in my head. I need to start eating before we do this. Also, I did discover this. I was at the Whole Foods in Detroit, and I can never find your salsa, the Anthony's salsa. It's all the way in the back corner in the refrigerated section, all the way back by the deli. The chips are like on the end caps. They're like in the chip aisle, easy to find. But so if anyone's looking for it, that's where it's at.
Directions. I like that.
Yeah. And also, I like it like that. That's Pete Rodriguez, 1967. That's the original version, I think. I listened to it a little bit after you guys mentioned it. It's
I love that you brought that up. It's amazing.
Did we have any questions from anybody on YouTube, Facebook?
Not a ton of questions. Some lurkers again, which is like my people. So we're here. We're lurking out here. So thank you. I like I said, molletes. I love it. I had some over quarantine, staying with my family. We made it several times. It was just kind of like great comfort food too. So yeah, cheers to that. Happy Independence Day too.
Yeah, right.
Well, thank you very much, Mark. Thank you, Mark, very much, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate all your help always. To everybody back home too, happy Mexico's Independence Day. Tracy, I want to thank you always for being a good friend, number one, but for just being part of our community. The one theme, if you're just now tuning into Sandwich Talk, it's your first time watching it, the one theme that you're going to get from this show is it's about community. Number one, first and foremost, before anything, our city here, our world here, hinges on each one of us as individuals. We all work with each other out of respect, with kindness, with understanding. And if you have that, then you can move forward, because without that, you're just staying in the back. And that's one thing that I truly believe in. Tracy, you're another one of those people that you had that since day one. So you walking into any scenario, you can do that. You can walk into New York, you can walk into Paris, you can walk into any city, and you can be a part of that community because you're able to establish yourself as a voice. And I'm thankful for knowing you. I'm thankful for you doing everything that you're doing right now with the movement. And I'm thankful for just being your friend, man. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, dude.
Oh, yeah. So let's talk a little bit about Sandwich Talk. Let's talk a little bit about the thank yous that I want to toss out to everybody else as well. If you heard the songs Bushwick Tarantella or Long Time, which are our ad read music and our intro and outro music, that's by a guy named Kevin McLeod, and I want to thank him as well. I want to thank Planet Ant for always putting me on. This is a Planet Ant podcast, 501c3. If you are looking to donate to anything for the arts, please donate to Planet Ant as well. Obviously, there's a lot of different foundations and charities out there as well. But Planet Ant is also doing a great service to the city. They're able to bring some entertainment, bring some laughter when we need it, and also able to help people out like myself. I'm just trying to, do a fun thing here, and I'm really happy that Planet Ant's helping me put that on. I want to thank Mark for being a part of the show as well. Mark, you're awesome to hang out with, and I'm thankful that you're here. I want to thank Parker Hammond, who's been part of the show as an initial production, now showrunner. And then I want to thank Zach Bridges as well, who's been part of the show before with the original podcast. I want to thank Danny Veer, one of my best friends. He was here in town earlier, and he was just chatting with us right before we hopped on, so you got to meet Danny. But I also want to thank the things that everybody needs to know about. My mailman, Carl Malone. Thank you, Carl Malone. I also want to thank my chief, Miles O'Brien, for always being a part of the show. And Mustard Ballet and Michael Zuber for heading over to Belle Isle today and eating the sandwich without me because she knows how to play. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank every single one of you guys out there. I want to thank all of you for checking out the show, for helping me keep myself motivated so I can keep eating sandwiches with friends. I'm going to keep doing this. Why not? Until you tell me to stop. If you tell me to stop, then maybe I'll stop. But for right now, let's just keep this going. So thank you to everybody for checking out the show. I hope you guys got hungry. Tracy, again, thank you. Happy sandwich, everyone.